So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the ANOVA test in SPSS. This sample is from Chapter 8 in your text and deals with the question of does maternal race, age, or ethnicity and race, age, and smoking status affect the birth weight of infants. And so we're going to look at those three variables and see. So starting with the variables that we have. So the variables that we have for this study, the first one is race. And so these are how the data defines each level here. So we have three different levels within race. Maternal age, this is broken down into three levels. So we have younger than 18, 18 to 34, and greater than 34. And then smoking status. And so we have 0 as never smoked and 1 as if they were ever a smoker. And then the weight is the infant's weight in grams. And so that is a scaled variable. There's no values to input there, as that is the weight in grams for infants. So those are all of our variables. We have all of our data entered, as you can see here. This is the data that was supplied in the text, and so this is the data that we have. And so what we want to do is we want to answer this question, the several questions of do any of these factors, race, age, and smoking status, affect the infant's birth weight? And so we're going to run an ANOVA test using SPSS. So we'll start up here. We're going to go to Analyze, and we're going to select General Linear Model and Univariate. And so what we want to put in here, we want to put in our dependent variable, which is the weight, into this dependent variable box. And then we want to put our other factors into the fixed factor box. So we've got race, maternal age, and smoking status. And those are going to go into the fixed factors box. So we've got all of our variables accounted for. We now need to click on Options here and decide on the information that we want to get. So we want to display some descriptive statistics, and we want homogeneity tests so we can make sure this data is that we have homogeneous groups. And then that's all we need here. And then we want to run post hoc tests if our data is found significant. And so we are going to move these factors into post hoc tests. So all three we want post hoc tests for. And then we want to choose the Bonferroni post hoc test. And so that's sort of how we would do it. Actually, I want to make one correction here. So the smoking status only has two variables, so we won't need to run a post hoc test on the smoking status because our choices are 0 or 1, either smoking or not smoking, and we're going to be able to get that information from running the first test. So we don't need to add that to the post hoc test because it only has two categories. So then you're going to hit continue from this point. And then we have all of our settings set here. You're going to click OK. And then you get your output. And we'll cover how to interpret this output in the next video.